I'm going to win. What I'm gonna play with my boys, my girls, and we gonna do like that.
Yeah.
I don't need you. I understand you great, and y'all big dogs. But we gonna be big dogs
That's
too.
right. That's right. He
Charge.
is that
That's
guy.
Great. Yeah,
he
that's
is
great.
that guy. I do agree with that.
He's good with ATL Hole. I see what you're saying. That Balls Deep could use him, but that ain't his vibe.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
That's
I
a
do
totally
agree with
different
that.
vibe.
I
just
do
from
agree with
him,
that.
From what I understand and
Yeah.
see him as a person, and a lot of times that's what it comes down to. You got to be able to rock with teams somewhat on a personal level.
Okay.
And that's just outside of personal.
That's
I would say
outside.
Dre, to me, Dre does not fit the Balls Deep aura.
Yeah, that's what
Dre
I'm saying.
is
Yeah,
like,
that's what she was saying.
Yeah, I know. It just to piggyback on what you're saying, Dre is like that fire popping hot red, and Balls Deep is more like the cool blue fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dre, yeah, that.
Okay.
Dre in the Balls Deep uniform would be really weird.
Well, I'm gonna hold out hope, because sometimes when it comes to sports, you know, you can put a Dennis Rodman on a Chicago Bulls and make it fit and make it work, and it will fit and it will work as long as everybody stay in their lane.
Dre don't do it.
So, but listen, the last thing I want to say, last thing I want to ask is, she gone. Why don't you tell Atlanta? Why don't you take us down memory lane? Like, you remember Gurl Bye back in 2000, whatever. Then after Gurl Bye, the next team became blah blah blah, and the next coach became blah blah blah, and bring us on up to date for league ball, not tournament.
I can only take it so far in league ball because I've truly stepped away.
Okay.
But for me, I started out GGA on Dominica.
Okay.
Way out in East Point.
I'm gonna have an interview with her.
With Gurl Bye. We ran it for a minute.
What year was that?
It had to be like 2011.
Okay.
That spring of 2011 is when I think I started playing.
Okay, GGA.
We ran it over there for quite some time.
Yeah, y'all with the shit, Gurl Bye.
Going back and forth with Flower Nades.
Going back to that, I remember.
I remember Flower Nades. Then we moved over. She folded, and then we ended up moving over to ECK.
ECK, Eye Candy Kickers.
Gurl Bye started battling out with New Era.
Oh wow.
Who were running ECK for many years.
They were years.
Yeah.
Not seasons. Years.
Yeah, years.
Okay. New Era.
Then Gurl Bye folded,
and what year are we at now?
Probably
approximately.
Like 2014.
Okay.
15 possibly. But the greatest thing that came out of ECK that year was the ECK All Stars.
ECK All Stars.
Which
okay.
is, for me, was the beginning of tournament women's in Atlanta.
Okay, very good. 2014-ish?
Yeah, it was about 2014. We went out to St. Louis. They had tryouts or whatever. Picked the women. They chose Lowe and Eastwood as coaches that year.
Very good.
And pretty much that's when you still had Brick and Skittles.
Okay.
And quite a number of girls on that team that developed into the following season, which would have been KI.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Okay. The first tournament team out of Atlanta.
Yep. That
which
really
is 2015.
Made some noise. That really just made some noise under a true tournament style that we're playing now, where you pretty much get who you got, you put them together.
That's right.
Shake up a bag and win games.
And the key part about all this, you were a part of all of this.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you got Killer Instinct came out, I think, 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
That's where you got to see Flower. Can't Stop.
Yes.
I mean, that was pretty much what that team was built off of, was what Coach Lowe brought to the table with his, we used to call it the low five. It'd be the same 4 or 5 players that rolled with him, which was me, Turbo, Nikki, Moni Baby, rode out with him strong. Then we picked up maybe a year later Chevy, and then what with Ed and Tremaine had with New Era, we put that together. That was Killer Instinct.
Gotcha.
That lasted for 1 complete season before it folded.
Okay.
But it was a great ride. That team basically split up into what became Unleashed and All In.
Correct.
We all know how that ended up.
That's right.
We was able to steal one.
To steal one,
when
2016.
Unleashed decided not to play in whatever tournament that was, and we stole Flower and Slim back. That put us over the edge of being national champions that
National
year.
champions, that's
But,
right.
Eventually they went back to Unleashed, and All In slowly fell apart.
Okay.
From there I kind of just bounced around in leagues. The greatest thing that came from bouncing around in leagues, I ran into Tootie and Extra.
Gotcha.
With Kickaholics, and finally helped win a championship with ODC with them.
You did.
I
remember.
Then I played a year of 40 plus league.
Okay.
Did that for a year. Won over there. Finally got to play under Coach Nay. Messed around and only made it to the semis here. But I think there's only maybe Rum Creek is the only time I haven't held up a trophy.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
But I pop out every now and then.
All right.
I get a lot of coaches that hit my inbox and
Okay,
ask me
just so
super
y'all
early.
know, because y'all don't know me, but I like to hype my shit up. She
And
did play for Kicking Assassins.
And
okay?
Kicking Assassins, they're mixed in there.
Yeah, she played for Kicking. She held the
But
trophy up with Kicking Assassins. Know
As a matter
that.
of fact, when I played with Kicking Assassins, I think that's when I was really just gun-ho kickball, and literally, some of you will remember me coming out of one jersey, running across the field, full sprint, hopping into another jersey,
Right.
and playing. I done got old now. I'm closer to 40 than I am to 30.
Okay.
So I've definitely slowed down. But definitely with Kicking Assassins, played over there with you guys and Coach STEELE and some
The
of the old
infamous.
gang.
You forgot that part. The infamous.
I don't know why
Coach
we
Steele.
infamous. We the same famous players.
Oh.
So how we infamous? They just mad because what? It's Lori 5'2", shoot, Tracy,
Right.
Like we the monsters. We'll be that. But don't act like we didn't put in the work to get there.
That's right. And don't act like Coach Steele didn't have no championship before I got him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the record.
But all Coach still did was pick up a phone or hit your inbox. Trying to tell you, if you coaches make it sweeter, you'll get one of us too.
I'm telling you.
I believe that.
Man, what you looking
I
at?
believe that.
I ain't about to pass the torch. What you looking at is veteran experience
That's
over
right.
years. A lot of groundwork and
That's
a lot
right.
of, a lot of them things.
That's
a lot
right.
of them championship
I just wanted to
things.
document it from her point of
Yeah.
view, the Atlanta Kickball
Oh, no.
history,
You,
from
yeah.
what
Atlanta, see,
from what she
got
knows
that-
it, remembers
Yeah,
it
she
to
got
be.
that
We're not,
history.
and I'm not alone. When I tell you, I've been battling with the same group for years.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
years. Even
Yeah.
Anna is a league ball
Legend.
legend.
Anna, who
She's
just
now
left.
starting to show her face in tournaments.
Yes. But she's dope as fuck.
It's the same group of women
Yeah.
that have held this thing up since 365 rolled out their women's division in tournaments, and it's the same. I don't care what jerseys we put on.
It's normally the
It's
same bodies.
It's the
yeah.
same bodies. It's the
That's
same.
right. That's right.
8 to 9 bodies, and we throw a little sprinkle in, and you will see a few sprinkles over here. But it's the same women, and at this point, we need other people to.
And we're
step
gonna get
up,
there.
And
We're gonna plant the seed today.
We're not big monsters. Any of you ladies who want to get better, want to pick our brains, I know from my standpoint, come talk to me. I'll give
Gotcha.
you whatever advice I have.
Okay.
Definitely you can talk to my coaches. I know Coach Lowe, for one, if you hit him up, he could get to a kickball field near you.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure Skeet would do the same thing, but we have to have somebody coming behind us.
That's right.
Because at some point we getting too old. These girls getting too fast.
That's right. That's right.
And that goes for the men too.
That
Don't
goes
be
for the men,
afraid to ask
too.
some ladies for help, man. Cause I'm hey Lori, you done had this talk. I'm gonna bring you up every
I
time.
love it.
Already done went to, you know what I'm saying? Flower. I ain't said nothing to Flower yet, but I'm going to.
Okay.
But you know, men, don't be afraid to ask the ladies for help, because as you can see the ladies be getting it. And a lot of times in the tournament, the ladies are the things that save the men.
Right.
The men usually balance each other out.
Right.
It's the ladies that really, you know, if
That's
you ain't
right.
got it, you can have the best men on your team in the whole country. If your ladies do not show up, you will not win, my friend.
That's right.
So
That's
we
right.
we
Ask
need
Bo-
the ladies.
You better ask
We
Bowsy,
need the
what
ladies.
is it? What is it? Pussy D?
Yeah,
Hey.
you bet. Hey,
That's right.
We need the ladies.
We
so
need the
I'm
ladies.
quick to go to them. You know
That's
what I'm saying? 'Cause
right.
they got technique. Believe that.
Yeah. It's
So-
no different than WNBA versus NBA. You want to see skill, tactical,
Right.
IQ, watch the women play. You want to see flair and power, you go watch the men. But
That's
if you want
right.
that skill, come watch a few women's games and see how that thing gets dissected out.
I know
Okay.
y'all seen that Skylar Diggins last shot. Yet. I seen that with the straight face day and little face you had on that. I watched that about 40 times. Skylar Diggins hit that shot.
Okay, so Atlanta Kickball. This has been a very fun, interesting, informative segment for Keep It Still. This is episode 8.
Eight, yeah,
Yeah,
eight. We started at
episode
6,
8
yeah, 8.
for Keep It Still. And we are about to sign off. We are at Rum Creek, keeping it all the way kickball. We are at the pavilion at Rum Creek. We keeping it simple, no studio, just straight up tailgate style, sitting around talking about kickball.
Feel good.
Again, keep it still. We signing off.
Signing off.
Bye-bye.